And it's time for another basic beer review. And yeah, it's a basic beer review this time. It's not part of the Ultimate Supermarket Lager Championship. But while the Ultimate Supermarket Lager Championship's going on, I'm drinking a lot of lagers. So I saw this in M&S and I thought, why don't we review this one just as a lager, see what it's like, see how it compares to some of the ones that are in the championship. This is a can of the Marks & Spencer's Helles Lager, brewed by Harbour Brewing Company. So this is not the same as the German Helles style lager that's brewed by ABK. This is I expect it to be a bit more crafty than that, but I say it calls itself Helles Lager, light and crisp, but I'm expecting it to be about as similar to a German Helles as a stout is, to be honest. So I'm not going to pay much attention to that word there in front of lager. I'm just going to review it as a lager and just see what it's like, basically. So there we go. So it's 4.5% ABV. It's a lager brewed by Harbour for M&S. It says it's a lightly carbonated lager, so that hopefully means it won't be too gassy. And to give it a fighting chance, I've got a proper German style Helles handled glass there to review it in. So there we go. I've cracked it open and it's already flowing over the top. So does that mean it's a well-filled can? We'll see. Let's get it poured. So we're pouring this. Let's see what we're going to get. So there we go. I'm not expecting it to get particularly far up the glass there. Well, there we go. So it's a little bit hazy. Does that mean it's unfiltered? Or does it just mean it's off? I don't know. Let's have a see. Does it say anything about it being unfiltered? I don't know, actually. It doesn't say this, but sometimes these crafty ones are. So let's have a look at it. It's got one finger white head. It is definitely a little bit cloudy. Yeah, one finger white head. It's quite large bubbles in the head there. There's not too much rough running up the middle, so that means it's probably not going to be too fizzy, which is good. It does looks quite good, actually. That. Let's go for a nose on it. Okay, so it's a very light pale straw colour, but it's got a bit of a haze to it. Yeah, I mean, it's been in the fridge. It's nice and cold. Let's get a nose. So in the nose, we're getting lemon and grass is up front there. A little bit of a sharpness in the smell there. Smells quite dry. Not getting much malt in the smell, although there's a little bit in the background. Just how slightly Hellesy smells, to be honest. Quite punchy, a little bit floral in the aroma. That doesn't smell bad, that, to be honest. That smells alright. Okay, I'm going to dive in and have a go on this one and see what it's like. Cheers. So it's got a nice bit of bitterness, or a nice bit of breadiness on the finish. A little bit dry on the arrival. Yeah, it's got a dry arrival. A little bit of maltiness in the middle there. A little bit of bitterness on the finish, but it's got a nice biscuity finish. To be honest, it is giving me slightly Helles vibes. This with a bit of a crafty twist. But I say if it is unfiltered, then that's going to make it taste a little bit different anyway. But it is light. It is crisp. It is tasty. It was £1.80 a can, I think it was, which is not ridiculous. But yeah, I mean it's reasonable, that, to be honest. It's an awful lot better than the Lost Lager by Brewdog, which is, I assume, like a competitor of this. It's got a lovely finish. It's got a lovely aftertaste in it. I would say it is light and it is crisp and it is giving me kind of Helles vibes, so that's good. It does what it says on the tin. Let's face it. And that's all there is to it, really. It's nice. It's a nice lager. It gets a thumbs up from me. There's nothing on there that's particularly unpleasant. It's you know, 180, all right price. Possibly a little bit on the steep side for a small can. Maybe if it was a bigger can, it would be much better value for money. But again, it's about what you feel things are worth at the end of the day. So there you go. I'm going to sign off shortly because I won't have anything left for the thumbnail unless I ever keep drinking any more. But yeah, it's decent. It's a decent lager. I'm enjoying it. And that's all there is to it. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, have a good one.